Hello and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Crimes with your host, Michelle Sutton. So on my screen, I don't know, my computer's like looking really blurry, so let me know what it looks like on your guys' side. Joey the Lego Batman man guy, I'm guessing is Aunt Ship. Okay, yep, it's my nephew. Okay, so now I know who's here. Um, hey, number one nephew. Um, so Um, we're just gonna jump right into this, you guys. But you're also going to be working with me. Hey, Evie and Kursuma and Kristen. So let me turn this off because it's not going to shut up. So I figured we could start with the case and then we'll kind of do a catch up on everything. Hi, PJ. And in the meantime, you guys are going to help me with a project. Okay. So you guys know that I wanted a read-in chair because let's start with case and then we'll come back to this. Okay. So we have a missing 2-year-old, Taylin. I love that name. So we have a missing 2-year-old out of Florida. It's given me Aspen Jeter vibes, whole 9 yards, except for the father situation. So let's start with that Amber Alert went out this afternoon about 2:30 for Taylin Mosley. And he's absolutely adorable. Just look at the thumbnail photo. He's adorable. Mom is 20-year-old Passion Jeffrey. Mom was found in her apartment unalived this afternoon. And hey, Gray. And in that process, they learned that she had a son and that he was missing. An Amber Alert was put out. So right now we have a missing 2-year-old. Someone has him. Someone has him and is on the run. And I hope that there are some leads. So far, we've not heard anything. Hey, Dee. We've not gotten a whole lot. JB is covering it, of course. And I'm sure that Brian Enton will be jumping in on it too if he's not found shortly. So Taylin Mosley is a 2-year-old who went missing sometime before 2:30 today. The neighbors have stated that they heard a commotion yesterday evening, last night. And then today she was found deceased. And from the details that have been given, it sounds like there was a horrific scene. So we don't know how that was. It was said that it was a gruesome scene. So it hasn't been released as to how, whether she was shot or stabbed. I'm sure with it being an apartment building, if there was gunshots, that would have been noted. People would have heard that. If the neighbors heard the commotion, I'm sure they would have heard gunshots. So I'm not feeling like, I'm thinking it's going to be probably either, and I could be wrong, but I'm thinking either stabbing or beat to death. Father, it has been confirmed the father does not have Taylin. So there's no lead there. And a lot has not been released. It has just been confirmed that the father does not have him. So it could be a possibility of dad's incarcerated and that's how they know, or dad is somewhere where he could not have had access to the child and access to the home. That I'm sure will come out over the next day or two. So my feelings are that there has to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend of some sort. I don't know. There's no help on social media so far. I haven't been able to locate her on social media. 20 years old with a 2-year-old. A family is hurting somewhere tonight because they don't get to say goodnight to their daughter, their niece, their granddaughter. I don't know if I can show the pic on here because I don't have it saved on the computer. Hold on. I can share. Let's do this. We can share an article. We'll share this article. Casey, this world is ridiculous. Hey, Kim. Okay, share screen. Do this one. All right, let's see what it says, you guys. All right, so St. Petersburg, Florida. Police detectives are desperate to find a 2-year-old St. Petersburg boy whose mother was found dead in their northeast St. Pete apartment today. And this is Talon. Look at him. And this is Mom. Oh, look at her shirt. I just realized she has his name. Oh, this is so sad, y'all. And her name is Passion, but it is spelled P-A-S-H-U-N. You guys, I would have never have gotten that one. Would have never have got that. St. Petersburg Chief of Police Anthony Holloway said during a press conference Thursday evening that Talon, however you know, was last seen with his mother, 20-year-old Passion Jeffrey, around 5:30 p.m. yesterday outside their Lincoln Shores apartment on 4th Street North. Holloway said a neighbor came forward to report hearing a commotion coming from Jeffrey's apartment on Wednesday night, but police were not called at the time. So it's probably something that they hear a lot in apartments. Here's some photos. Police are not sure if Talon was home at the time. The crime scene is very violent on the inside of the apartment. Chief Holloway, we want to find Talon. That's our main goal right now. We just want to make sure the child is safe, Holloway said. So we're going to pray that a family member has, the chief asked any neighbor or nearby resident who has cameras or information that could help to find Talon to come forward. The chief said police have not spoken to Talon's father, but they are sure Talon is not with his father. So, and that's where I get that idea that he might be incarcerated. But look at him. Where are you, little boy? Where are you? Hey, Blonde. I'm assuming they don't have cameras. If they're asking for the neighbors, if they have Ring cameras. Because a lot of apartments, I don't know. I don't know. So, anyways, that's where we are with Talon Mosley's case. And as this develops, we will cover it, you guys. So, I figured that we could catch up on a couple of other things. me stop sharing first. Okay. So, figured we could catch up on a couple of other things because you guys, I've been passing a kidney stone all week. I have not looked hardly at any social media. I've been posting TikToks, but that's it. So I'm feeling better today. So I'm hoping that it's made its way to where it needs to, and there's no more pain. But we'll see how that goes over the next couple of days. I think I've lost like 20 pounds during this week since Saturday. No, I really haven't. But yeah, I'm seriously thinking about putting body cameras on my children before I send them to school every day. I do want to talk about that, you guys. I have been dying to talk about it. But I've been scared to talk about it. And it's a very, very touchy situation. Um, it's almost like okay. Before we're gonna let me gather my thoughts. Um, so what we have here is an ottoman. Okay, so before we turned the city room upstairs into an office, um, Cody had built me a reading nook, but we tore the reading nook down to put up the office for this channel. So I don't have my reading area anymore. And so for my birthday, I wanted a chair, a reading chair. I know people think it's crazy, but that's what I wanted. I'm 40, I'm old. I like to just sit and read. Like, that makes me happy. So what does it matter? So I searched and searched and searched and searched. Three counties I went to trying to find a chair for days. I didn't find one. I mean, I found some, but I wasn't paying the price of those, and they were not comfortable enough. So today I'm laying in the bed, and I really need to get out of the house because I'm just like, ugh. And I have this bright idea that I'm going to go to the Goodwill. I am not a Goodwill shopper, you guys. Okay? So why on earth I had this idea to go to the Goodwill today, I don't know. I'll just say that the Goodwill has made a lot of changes that are not okay. Anyways, they have a chair and an ottoman. And I sit down on the chair, and when I do, it just molds to my body. And when that happened, I knew I needed that chair and the ottoman. So while I'm checking out, I tell the guy, look, there's a chair, ottoman back there. There's no price on it. I couldn't find the price on the chair, but I want it anyways. I didn't care. I wanted it. Well, he walks back there. He lifts up the chair cushion, and it says $25. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Chair, ottoman, $25. All I'm going to do is reupholster it. Because this thing is ugly as sin, you guys. I'm just going to show y'all. how ugly this chair. I don't have the chair yet. It's being picked up tomorrow. But I'm going to show you how ugly this ottoman and chair set is. It is ugly as sin. Okay? It's ugly as sin. And that does not match my house or any of my interior. But the chair is so comfortable. So I decided, okay, well, I'll just reupholster it. So I'm so excited. I'm going to run over here to Hobby Lobby and I'm going to find some fabric and I'm going to just reupholster this thing, right? No. Wasn't that easy. So I get all excited because they have this amazing, and it's super, super soft. And it was 40% off. So I got 3 yards for $36 and something. So I'm like, oh, I am falling on a budget over here. And I can do this. Like, it can't be that hard to upholster an ottoman, right? So I get it home, I get it out of the car, cut the fabric, we're ready to go. Start stapling, right? Nah. This thing has corners that don't. It's not a real cow. The cushion doesn't come off, so I can't like. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, right? I sit outside for almost 2 hours trying to figure out how to make this work. So I call my mama. And she's like, well, call your mama. So I call my mama. And let me tell y'all, I got the best mama in the world. I don't deny it. My mama is 80-some years old, and she's Southern as they come, and she is a feisty little thing. And yeah, I love my mama. So I call her, and I'm like, hey, mama. She's like, hey, darling. I said, mama, I did it again. I got another one of them there projects that I thought I could do, but I need your help because I don't know what I'm doing. And she said, I said, so I was going to bring it over there and let you look at it and see what needs to be done or if it can be done. And she was like, well, honey, Mama had 2 shots in her back yesterday, but you go ahead and bring it on over. And Mama will see what she can do. It was the best visit with my mama. We figured out how to make this work, and my mama loved my pattern, by the way, because this is not at all anything you would see in my mama's house, because my mama, yo, I'm not bougie compared to my mama. Okay, when it comes to her house and her furniture and stuff, we're not even gonna. Yeah, okay. So this would have went in her house years ago, but this, no. But Mama liked it, and she can't wait to see it finished. Anyways, so Mama helped me. I didn't believe it either, and then we walked through the house and we had some talks, and then she's got to go tomorrow. She needs to go to the bank. She needs to go to get her passport for her cruise. Mama then says, will you walk out to the building with me? Because I'm not supposed to go out there without my cell phone. But if you're with me, it'll be okay. walk out to the building with my mom, find her little step stool because she needs my uncle to take her to these places tomorrow, but she can't get into his truck, so she needs her step stool. Yo, I'm pulling this step stool, a step stool, step, you know. You put your feet on this woman says, well, that stool sure is dirty. I reckon it'll be all right, though. Mama, you're just going to step on it. Mama, you're only going to step on it. And she was like, well, I know, but I just like things to be clean. I haven't used that stepping stool since, I don't know, back in the day when we used to get on the bus at the church. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. Why do we still have the step stool from 20 years ago? Oh, but I don't know why she couldn't take herself home. I don't know. I guess because we was already outside. So then, I'm going to go show y'all. Because then we had to go through the whole memory drawer and things. So, Mama is very, very, very OCD. Very, very OCD. And she's not used to other people doing things for her. She just does it herself. It's just move out of the way and let her do it. That's just the way it is, okay? We know this. We don't get in her way. Her yard, she literally is walking through the yard because it wasn't mowed correctly. And she finds like this little weed, just one little weed. And she was like, well, what is this? Is this poison oak? No, Mama, that's just a weed. She said, well, look at this spot over here. See, he didn't know what he was doing. He don't know how to mow. And I was like, Mama, those are just weeds. It's going to be okay, Mama. It's just weeds. Well, what about that spot over there? She points at another one. And I was like, Mama, it's okay. It's just the yard. It's just grass. She said, well, I've always told y'all there are 3 ways of doing things. The right way, the wrong way, and my way. And he didn't do it my way. I said, Mama, you want me to go knock on his door and tell him to get out here and come remow this yard? No, I reckon it'll be all right till next week. I don't know. Gray, no, there's nothing juicy unless, now, if you want the juicy details, you're on the wrong side of YouTube. You are on the wrong side of YouTube. Because that's happening over there. On the other side of true crime community, apparently we have just like lost our minds. Well, not me. I'm still good. So, anyways, while we talk about the Nashville shooting, I'm going to go ahead and get started. You're going to watch me tear it up. Anyways, so Monday? Is that Monday? Monday, I was eating lunch when our good pal Kristen calls me and says, are you watching the news? And I was like, no, why? Is this going to make me mad? And she was like, you're not watching the news. And I'm like, no, I'm eating lunch. And she says, there's been a school shooting. And I say, are you kidding me? Where? Now, mind you, we were just in Nashville. She was like, in Nashville, right below the Bluebird Cafe, at a private school. And get this, at the time, this is not, obviously we know now, this is when the story was developing, mind you, the shooter is a woman. What? That's not normal. So, story develops. We learn that there are 3 9-year-olds, 3 other adults, plus the shooter, unalived. So, I think this is all the school shootings get to me. But honestly, you guys, this one has really, really bothered me the most, I think. For the simple fact that when we should be grieving grieving for these families that lost their loved ones, we are arguing over the gender of the killer. I'm going to say that again. We are arguing over the gender of the killer. We are misgenderizing the killer. But 3 sets of parents just had to plan a funeral for their 9-year-old. 4 families of adults just had to plan funerals for their loved ones. And y'all worried about whether the person is a he or a she? I don't care. I don't care if it was a he, she, or what. I don't care, for the simple fact that at the end of the day, the problem lies in our mental health system. That is where the problem lies. This person, whether they are a he or a she, this person had something wrong. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it. And everybody can hate me for saying this, but I'm going to be the one that says it. Because I don't care anymore. This is my feelings. This is not based on facts this time. This is based on my opinion and my opinion only, and you can agree or disagree. I don't care. The problem is that we are overlooking the fact that this was a hate crime. It was a hate crime. That person went into that school with intentions of taking lives because it was a Christian school. Literally. But we don't want to address that. We don't want to address that. Rumor, this is a rumor, it's not a fact, is that she was angry that her parents did not accept. She was angry. Oh, shoot. Thank you, Lord, for that. I just threw that back there. Okay, so that part's done. So she's angry. Her parents did not accept her lifestyle. You're 28. 28 years old, still living at home with those parents, but they don't support you. Apparently, they supported you some way. They didn't disown you. They still provided for you at 28 years old. Our mental health system sucks. One, we have the issue with the fact that, one, I would say 90% of us are walking around with mental health issues and we don't even know it. Two, 90% of the people with mental health issues that have been diagnosed haven't accepted the fact that they have a mental health issue because they're embarrassed. They don't want it to be true. Or mental health physicians didn't do what they needed to do for this person. And then let's talk about the money. Because I'm sorry, a copay to see a psychologist for myself, me, for my mental health, with amazing benefits, mind you. I don't have horrible copays except for to see a specialist. So every time I go see my psychologist or my psychiatrist or therapist, it's $50 a pop. Some people have to go multiple times a month. You can't afford it. Fix the mental health system, and you might make some changes for the better. Again, just my opinion. Just my opinion. It sucks. America has gotten to a point where we're just spending so much time trying to color in the gray area when there isn't a gray area. Because at the end of the day, mental health does not discriminate. And I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. Mental health does not discriminate. It doesn't care what your ethnicity is. It doesn't care your age. It doesn't care the color of your eyes, the color of your hair. It doesn't care where you're from. It doesn't discriminate. But we do. So that's what I have to say about the Nashville shooting. Oh, I thought I said that. Yeah, it doesn't care if you're a male or a female either. You work tomorrow? Stupid. It don't matter what time you get off. I don't want to have to get up in the morning.
You'll be all right.
I don't know.
The walls are typically work.
Mama said I need bigger ones. I'm gonna try it. So, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, and I got it. I got it. That's not where I need it to staple. Well, I do need it. Oh, I forgot that. But I got to staple this part first. So, anyways, I just wanted to. Good luck. Yeah, I'm running too, you guys. I'm gonna work on this chair. I wanted to just let you guys know about Talon, and I will keep you guys updated on Talon. And then Kristen said hey. And then we will, as the details emerge on that case, I will let you guys know. Same with the Nashville shooting. If more comes out, I will tell you guys. All right, but we're gonna finish this ottoman, and I'll do the chair tomorrow. And then you guys, I will do a reveal. Probably on a novel escape though, because this is part of a novel escape. So, I love you guys. Miss y'all. But here we are. See y'all later.